What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel where I do weekly pick-a-card readings that challenge you to explore all things growth. And these are our August 2021 predictions. All you got to do is take a deep, mindful breath and simply pick a deck here. First off, shout out to all of my subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your donations, for booking personal readings, and for purchasing items out of my corner store. If you are new to my channel, you're just going to take a deep, mindful breath in, make sure your lungs fill completely, and meditate on the different piles here. If you are drawn to more than one pile, then that means there's more than one message out there for you. However, let's keep in mind that this is a general collective, so not everything will resonate. Pick up what does and leave on the table for who it belongs to. Again, take a deep, mindful breath in. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I currently still have 2 spots available for my Witches, Weed, Wine, and Whatnots retreat. It is a 3-night full moon event where we smoke some weed and punch some shit, and drink some wine and craft some shit. All of my information will be in the description box below, so will your timestamps. So when you're ready, let's grow. What's up, pile 1? You chose the Modern Witch Tarot. This is your August 2021 predictions. What does pile 1 need to know right now? What does pile 1 need to know right now? All right, pile 1. Okay, so some of us have lost faith. Some of us are being a little down. I want to say some of us are suffering from some anxieties or depression about the future. I don't know where this lack of faith comes from, but your blockages come from you trying to juggle too much at once. And for some of you guys, need to watch the things that you're doing to yourself, what you're consuming, that's blocking your manifestations here. Because I feel like someone's trying to communicate something with you, to get you out of this rut. Maybe it's your spirit guides. Yeah, it's your spirit guides. Okay. Some of you guys are in need of a connection with someone. The people that you're connecting with right now just aren't doing it for you. Some of you guys, it's depressing you. Some of you guys want to find new love and new relationships, possibly like a soul tribe. But there's things about yourself, your confidence is lacking. Some of you guys have you guys self-sabotage, or you have the imposter syndrome, or you just think you're not good enough for the things that you want to manifest. But, and some of you guys have like a depression and anxiety, and you're self-medicating on it. Just know everything that's happening to you right now, pile 1, you have to reflect and go inward, because I feel like you do the most, you juggle too much, but you've lost all faith because you're doing the most and you juggle too much, and it doesn't seem to be getting you anywhere. I feel like you're going in the wrong direction because of comfort conformity, someone communicating to you possibly that this is where you are and this is where you need to stay. Someone in your life is making you believe that you're not good enough for the things that you want and desire. If that's somebody that's not yourself, for a lot of you, it's you. For a lot of you, it's you, it's yourself that's in your own ear, convincing yourself that you're not good enough for this life that you want to manifest. So you're taking on too much, you're juggling too much, you're doing the things that you think other people did to get success, or you're trying to be something that isn't necessarily natural to who you really are. So when we're sitting up at night contemplating about what we need to do next, are we just sitting there and contemplating to ourselves? Or are we praying? Are we meditating? Are we asking our ancestors? Are we asking our spirit guides for assistance and for some help? Because the month of August for you, you need to start letting people in and helping you. An energy wants to come in, but it's being blocked by your feeling of lack, your lack of gratitude for the situation that you're in now. You know, I'm sorry to put it to you. I mean, I'm not. I always try to be nice to people that might be new to my channel because of the way that I read is kind of hard sometimes, but it is what it is. Okay, so bottom line. The negative thoughts that you're thinking about yourself aren't true. If you have somebody in your life that makes you believe that you can't have the things that you want, you need to cut those people out of your life, or you need to truly, truly trust that this is what you want and communicate what you want fully and clearly. I feel like you're a healer, you're very thoughtful, you probably try to do too much for too many people. A lot of you guys have a codependency issue or a dependency issue to where it's really, really blocking you. You have this power, but you've lost the faith just because you've been doing too much work on your own. And because you've got somebody telling you that you can't do the things that you want. So think about consumption. Really, really pay attention to what you're consuming. A lot of you guys will lay in the bed or lay around on your phone and consume a lot of negativity, and you might not be mindful of that. You might not know that certain comments or certain posts trigger you, and it can ruin your entire day, and it could make you lash out to the people closest to you just because you're consuming a lot of things that you don't know that are triggering for you. You don't know that you're setting yourself up to have a horrible day when you wake up and you first pick up your phone and you start consuming things that a lot of you guys are like checking up on people that aren't checking up on you. You're caring for people that are not caring for you. And that is too much right now. Or you're listening to things that are not serving you. So where's the balance? There's some overconsumption here, and there's a complete lack of faith. And it's because of a lack of communication and a lack of self-awareness that a lot of the things that you're doing to yourself. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to find some new beginnings in August. But if you're not careful, these addictions can ruin it, because you're going to communicate from a place of you're going to look crazy while you communicate because you're not completely clear and whole and healthy, and you don't completely love yourself. So you're communicating from a lack of confidence, and some people can see that sometimes. You need to lift your head up here. Your chin is down here. When she's a queen, she shouldn't be feeling this down. She manifested this life for herself, on her own, with a guide though. Let's not ignore those spirit guides. So again, August is the time to pay attention, self-reflect, not lay around and consume things on your phone that are triggering for you, that are going to make you lash out to the people that don't deserve it. Go back to having faith in who you are and in just the process and divine timing. A lot of you guys are just at the beginning of your journey. No matter what stage you feel like you're at right now, you are just at the beginning, because you have yet to master this self-awareness and the things that trigger you. You need some balance, you need some water in your life, veggies, exercise, as well as these things that you like to consume that may not be so good for you. You really have to find some balance with those things and not overly consume the things that make you feel good in the moment, because they will end up draining you in the end. All right? So pile 1, reflection in August, cutting out the things that aren't serving you. A lot of you guys, that thing that isn't serving you is the negative self-image that you have. All right? Pile 1, if this reading resonated with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It is completely free to join my tribe. If you want an in-depth personal reading for yourself, you can book that at thehoodrathippie.com. Until next time, you have a wonderful day, and always be mindful of your growth. What's up, Pile 2? You chose the Everyday Witch Tarot. These are your August 2021 predictions. We're just going to get right into it. What does pile 2 need to know about August? What does pile 2 need to know about August 2021? All right, a lot of you guys are here from pile 1. Because again, we got the Fool, where to go. The 9 of Swords was in the last pile as well. We got the Chariot, 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the World. Okay, so a lot of you guys are confused in which direction to move in. A lot of you, it's a love situation. A lot of you guys have like this lust for like a young, reckless fuckboy energy, and some of you guys just want completion and fulfillment, and you're stuck between that. Some of you guys are legit stuck deciding between 2 love situations, and I feel like you have some assistance on this. Someone is trying to help you, whether it be a spirit guide or an actual friend. You just need to sit down and listen. I feel like you go into things with rose-colored glasses and all happy and joyful, but I feel like some of your friends and your spirit guides are trying to keep you from falling off the cliff all the time. I feel like you're always on the edge or always about to do some shit that may not be quite good for you. A lot of you guys are in a situation and you don't even know these other opportunities that are coming because you're too obsessed with the relationship or the career or whatever it is that's going on right now. Right now, you're focusing on trying to make something last or something work that isn't going to work in the long run. And you have these other opportunities, whether it be a new lover or a new career, waiting for you. You are an emotional being. So sometimes you feel more comfortable when things aren't moving too fast, but things are going to start moving super fast for you if you're not careful in August. I feel like you're not going to be emotionally prepared for all of this that's going to be coming to you in August. In August, you're going to be going back and forth between lovers, possibly for some of you. A lot of you guys are going to be making a decision whether to move to a different state or a different city or a different job, career paths. Some of you guys have a huge decision to make. And it's important that in August you do not ignore the support that you have. You have people trying to warn you of things, and you're mad hard-headed, or you just want to do what makes you feel right in the moment. But until you stop and listen, you're not going to get the things that are truly meant for you. You're going to keep holding on to things that are just too much for you. Just too much. You need to start seeing the brighter things, or seeing what your worth is. I feel like you're settling. Pile 2. There's a lot of settling going on. And if you don't take yourself out of that situation, or stop putting yourself in situations that it's gotten you feel overly emotional, or second guessing yourself, or just panicked or depressed or anxious, you need to start relying on the people around you that are desperately trying to say something to you or offer you something. Really open your eyes to that in the month of August. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody in your life that's trying to really push you in the right direction, but you may not have been listening thus far. There's cats everywhere, so like a lot of you guys have like a feline type spirit guide or familiar or something like that. Or you're just really, really divine femme energy. A lot of you guys have a throat chakra blockage to where there's some lies being told, or the truth is being withheld from you. There's some stuff in the dark that needs to be put into the light. It needs to be communicated from a place of love, though, and not from a place of defensiveness. I feel like if you take action in the month of August, guided action in the month of August, and really open your eyes and your mind to the opportunities that you have that are being presented to you, instead of focusing on what's bad in your life. And that's when things are really going to open up, and you're going to find this bliss and fulfillment. You're really going to go from here to here in August, because you're going to get your emotions under control. You're going to see the things that are meant for you and not the things that aren't meant for you. And you're going to finally make a decision on your path and your journey. A lot of you guys are lost right now, so you're just doing what feels right. And it's just kind of bumping you off your path because you easily lose focus. I feel like some of you may suffer from like adult ADD, ADHD, anxiety, just that mind that just goes, but it focuses on the wrong shit and doesn't see what's around them. I feel like you focus on the wrong shit so much that you're super defensive and super, you're a little harsh in the way that you communicate to the people around you and to yourself. You're very, very bright, very smart, very just full of potential. You just need to make a choice here. Which way are you going to go? If it's a relationship, and you're in a relationship right now that's got you feeling like this all the time, there's somebody on the outside that wants to offer you something better. But you can't see that because you're too focused on this one relationship that you have because of comfort or whatever. You need to start going more with the flow. A lot of you guys are afraid to take that risk of changing things in your life. You're afraid of the change, and you feel like success won't come if you change things in your life, and it will. You will be successful as soon as you make these changes in your life. Get the faith back. Start listening to your guides more. A lot of you guys are birds. Some of you guys it's cats. Some of you guys have a deep connection to the feline. Really, really, in the month of August, start paying attention to the opportunities that are being presented to you. Make a choice on these opportunities so it can get you out of this rut into this feeling of bliss. Start paying attention to what you're stepping into, and your guides and your friends and your community around you. They are here to help you. Start speaking your truth more and stop accepting these lies that you know are lies from this career, this relationship that you're holding on to. All right, pile 2, if this reading resonated with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It is completely free to join my tribe. If you want an in-depth personal reading for yourself, you can book that at thehoodrathippie.com. Until next time, really pay attention to the relationships in your life and the love that you're holding on to that isn't serving you. Until next time, have a wonderful day and always be mindful of your growth. What's up, pile 3? You chose the Practical Magic deck. These are your August 2021 predictions. We're just going to get right into it. What does pile 3 need to know about August? What does pile 3 need to know about August? This is for pile 3. What does pile 3 need to know about August? This is for pile 3. All right, pile 3. So some of you guys are going to come to the realization that you may be in a third party situation in the month of August, and a lot of healing is going to have to happen. You are going to be livid and really, really blindsided about this. It's going to feel like everything's falling apart, like you're losing everything. For some of you guys, you know this breakup is coming. You can feel it. You've been checking the text messages. You've already been doing your healing work. You already text your other sneaky leaking like, oh, this motherfucker's fucking up. You already know that August is the time to let this motherfucker go. So you've already started your healing. You've already started connecting with your friends and letting them know that these are the actions and the moves that you're going to make. You've already consorted with your spirit guides that this is the right action plan for yourself, and this is your confirmation that everything that you're doing is correct. If you're wondering, if you came to this reading wondering if you should do this breakup, if you should do this, then this is your confirmation saying yes. You need to move away from this situation. A lot of you guys, it's an abusive situation, maybe not physically, but they got a hold of your mind, or you're kind of just addicted to the sex. But you you need to heal from that. There's a lot of detoxing that needs to happen and some strength that needs to be had in the month of August because of this heartache. For some of you, it may not necessarily be because of a relationship. You may be heartbroken because you're having to move or having to relocate. But everything that's happening, everything that's being taken away from you now in the beginning of August, it's for the greater good, because you're juggling too much. You're doing too much right now, and you're lacking some balance. You're very strong, you're a doer, you're go, 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 you can get the stuff done, but I feel like if you're pushed too far, you're gonna do something that you're gonna regret. Whether it's say something that you can never take back, or possibly even physically do something to someone that you can't take back. I feel like if you don't move away from it, you are going to be pushed to do something that you never in your right mind thought that you would do to another human being. You're very intuitive. Some of you guys are psychic. Some of you guys do this type of work, and you just came here for clarification. Tarot, like as a tarot reader, it's like tickling yourself, right? It's just not quite, it just doesn't quite work when you flip cards on your own. And you've been getting these messages, but you just can't quite trust it, or it just doesn't feel the same when you're doing readings for yourself. So this is complete confirmation that you need to move away from this energy. You know better. You know that you're either the side piece or you're not being respected in the manner that you should be. Some of you guys, the healing process is going to be hard for you because you are moving away from a place of abuse. I don't know if some of you guys are in a narcissistic relationship to where the person can never really admit to their faults. They are just not approachable when you want to express yourself. And I feel like you express yourself and you're always just hitting a wall. I feel like your emotions just get to a point to where if you're not careful, you could be pushed to violence, pile 3. If you're not careful, you could be pushed to violence. I feel like a lot of you, this could be one of those Loretta Lynn situations to where you just get abused for so long that you end up being the fucked up one at the end, because you could really end up hurting this other person. And you could suffer in the end. May have to do some time for that shit because you were pushed to do something that you never thought that you would ever do. So if you're wondering if you should move away, you need to move away. Relocate. Because some heartbreak is either happened already, or you know what's going to happen here in the month of August. Really connect with your friends. Some of you guys have like a really strong friend that's got your back, that's going to help you through this. Lean on that. You're going to need all the strength that you can get. Do not wait on the action that you need to take to cutting out this energy in your life. It needs to happen right now. You're divinely guided. You need to stop. You need to stop with this hot, cold shit in this relationship, to where everything's like super passionate and great for a moment, and then all of a sudden things are switched because you asked a simple question, or you expressed a simple fucking need and it's not being met, or it's completely being ignored, or it's just being drowned in narcissism. So yeah, you have strength, you have guidance, you know which direction you want to go into. You are high priestess vibes, and you're letting this energy take that away from you. You are a very, very powerful being, and you're letting this energy do this to you. Move away from it. before it turns you into a cunt. And there's no coming back from that. Once you reach cunt status, believe me, there's no coming back from that. So heal from these crying eyes that you got going on, because you already know this heartache is coming, you know this breakup is coming, or whatever energy that you're having to move away from, you know that it's coming deep down inside. Follow that feeling, follow that direction, whatever guides, whatever hits, whatever you get, because you're highly fucking intuitive. All these stars, the high priestess, you get guided. That elephant, my spirit guided, my spirit animal is the elephant. So every time I see that elephant, I know that someone is like straight up guided for real. So just listen to them, listen to your intuition. You know where to go. You know. You're just gonna need some strength and a possible shoulder to lean on. All right, pile 3, if this reading resonated with you, self-love, self-love, self-love. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's like pink, 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 pink. That means self-love. Care, healing. That's what this temperance card means too. So please get some assistance if you need a shoulder to cry on. Please, please, please do that. Do not try to do this on your own, because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, and it's going to make you angry. All right, pile 3, if this reading resonated with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, it is completely free to join my tribe. If you want an in-depth personal reading for yourself, you can book that at thehoodrathippie.com. Until next time, you have a wonderful day, and always be mindful of your growth. What's up, pile 4? This is your August 2021 predictions. We're just going to get right into it. What does pile 4 need to know about August? What does pile 4 need to know about August? This is for pile 4. What does pile 4 need to know about August 2021? This is for pile 4. What does pile 4 need to know about August? Oh, too many. Fit there. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. Pile 4. All right. So, you've been manifesting something a lot, actually, and I feel like a windfall is coming in the month of August. So, some of you, it's a be careful what you wish for type of situation, because a lot of you are going to be overwhelmed with what's coming in. Like, you didn't even know like that you can manifest in the manner that you can. You didn't know you had this like magician type, emperor type qualities about yourself, and I feel like you've been really working on yourself, doing the shadow work, doing the things to get yourself healed and you don't quite understand how much it's working. And you will realize that in the month of August, how much this shadow work is working, how much this being of service to other people is working. You have been being challenged. You have been putting in the work. You have been doing little rituals. You have been doing self-care. You have been checking your emotions. You have really been checking how you treat other people and what you let in and what you let out, and that shit has been working. I feel like you've been finding that balance of what's good for you and what isn't, like an equal amount of alcohol and vegetables. Like, you party on the weekends, but throughout the week you're running, you're doing your fitness thing, you're eating and consuming the things that you're supposed to, and then every once in a while you might partake in some things that you enjoy. And you're really coming upon finding that balance to where you struggled with it before. You struggled with that balance to where you were overly consuming. A lot of you guys are in recovery, and you really are in August going to feel how far you've come. Some of you guys may have just started this road to recovery. In August, you're going to start feeling like a whole completely new human being, like your true, clean, clear self, because you have been working on this balance and this clarity. And because you started consuming more water and fruits and vegetables and doing the things in the shadow work with your body, your magical powers have just been completely unlocked. Bitch, you are going to upgrade to the highest power. There's some decisions that you're going to have to make, though, because it's going to be a power that comes in full force. And you're going to really have to hold that balance that you have just created in your life. Strong balance is going to be a little challenging because you have been manifesting like a motherfucker. You have been trying this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this maybe. And you think in your head that, oh, that ritual didn't work, or oh, this meditation isn't work, this shadow work isn't working, this exercise isn't working, I'm drinking all this fucking water and I don't feel any better. But the month of August, it's going to be like, damn, I do feel so much better. This shadow this shadow work has gotten me feeling fulfilled and seeing all this opportunity and grateful for the things that are happening in my life, realizing that I am this master manifester, that I can create my wildest dreams into physical reality. Make sure you keep your emotions in check. That's been your biggest downfall as far as staying sober, staying on the right track. It's your emotions. It's how you perceive things, and finding a balance, realizing that not everything is about you, and stop taking things so personally. A lot of you guys are going to be connecting with children, or getting pregnant possibly next month, or having your baby next month. But one of y'all's pregnant. One of y'all got the bun in the oven, or it's going to be happening in the month of August, if that's what you've been preparing your body for, if that's what you've been like kind of doing the shadow work for, preparing your mind for, your body, or kind of pumping your body with nutrients because you know you're about to be carrying this baby. Keep up with the shadow work, because I feel like in the future, journal your shadow work process, because I feel like you got it down so fucking cold that you can start selling that shit. Like, this is my morning routine, these are my journal prompts that I use, this is the yoga poses that I do, or whatever, Zumba, whatever the fuck it is that you do. I feel like you need to start journaling them and writing them down so that you can share this magic and how you got out of this rut with the world. I feel like the way that you kind of mix and match your magic, it can be processed into something valuable. I feel like you created a system that you can put into little modules and to help other people on this shadow work journey and make the proper decisions and find this balance that you have found, or that you're going to find in the month of August. Really start journaling your journey so you can share it and help other people. You have come such a long way, and you're actually going to start seeing that in the month of August. But you're definitely going to have to hold that strength and that balance, because it's going to be a windfall of things coming in. It's going to be a bit overwhelming for a lot of you guys, because you didn't think you could do magic like that, but you can. Because the only thing that was blocking you was the way that you were treating yourself physically. Like you were either, sorry, trigger, some of you guys are battling alcoholism or over consuming something. Maybe it was food for a lot of you guys. You were consuming the wrong foods. Maybe some of you guys realized that you just had a sugar addiction or a gluten allergy, and it was that fucking gluten allergy that's been blocking your fucking manifestations all the time, because it gets you feeling a certain way, and then you start feeling a certain way about yourself, and then it just kind of snowballs into a complete manifestation blocker, when bitch, all you had to do was stop eating bread. So really, really, really show gratitude in the month of August for these things that are going to come in. Hold the balance, because it's gonna come in. Do you see these waves coming in? It may knock you off your feet. Use discernment in decisions that you make, because it's going to be plenty opportunities that you made for yourself. You're drawing in this energy. You're attracting it, not chasing it anymore. You are not chasing it anymore. You stopped and took the time to work on yourself, so now it's being drawn into you. All right, pile 4, if this reading resonated with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is completely free to join my tribe. If you want an in-depth personal reading for yourself, you can book that at thehoodrathippie.com. Until next time, you have a wonderful day, and always be mindful of your growth.
Watch them grow, perceive, devote. This is the seed, light the show. Watch them grow.